Burna Boy's dominance on the music scene has taken the world by storm. The Nigerian-born hip-hop and Afro-fusion artist's rise to stardom is paved with several chart-topping albums, a series of awards, and global influence that rivals some of the biggest and baddest names. Burna Boy's interest in music began at an early age. His grandfather once managed musical giant from Nigeria, Fela Kuti. In homage to the musician and political activist, Burna Boy wears a diamond-encrusted Fela piece on his neck. Burna Boy attended schools in the United Kingdom, where he learned about media, technology, and production, and first began producing tracks using the popular music production software Fruity Loops. After honing his skills and returning to Lagos, the self-proclaimed African giant began winning awards in 2013 at the South Music and Nigerian Entertainment Awards, after dropping his debut release, Life, in 2012 to fans' delight. From there, Burna Boy began lighting international stages on fire with his melodic intertwining of Afrobeat, R&B, hip-hop, and Afro-fusion. He delivered a series of hard-hitting singles from 2013 to 2014 and his sophomoric release in 2015, On a Spaceship, and fans all over the world took notice. That same year, Burna Boy won Album of the Year at the Nigerian Music Awards and awards for collaboratory tracks at the All Africa Music and MTV Africa Music Award. 2018 saw the release of Burna Boy's third album, Outside, as well as the accumulation of awards for Album of the Year and Best African Dancehall Reggae Act from the Nigerian Music and African Music Magazine Awards, respectively. The following year, in 2019, was when the awards poured in like a monsoon. The African giant won Song of the Year, Best Collaboration Artist of the Year, and Best Male West Africa at the African Music Magazine Awards, West African Artiste of the Year and Artiste of the Year in Africa at the All African Music Awards, African Artiste of the Year at the Ghana Music Awards, and last but certainly not least, Best International Act at the BET Awards. Awards, however, do not dictate the magnitude in which Odowu, a song title from his 2020 single meaning leader, warrior, a man of greatness or hero, that Burna Boy's fan bestowed upon him as a nickname, has affected his audience and global culture.
The fact that everyone's in a situation, the whole world's in a situation right now where we all need each other, and there's no space for greed, there's no space for dictation at this point, because it's bigger than any one person or one nation right now. It's about healing the world.
His track Ja'ara was featured on Beyonce's collaboration album The Lion King The Gift, which became visual album Black is King. Odowu also collaborated with Sam Smith, Angelique Kidjo, and Sean Diddy Combs. Odowu's song is also highly distinctive. While his productions are programmatic, instrumentation largely sampled, and voice delicately merging auto-tune and husky baritone sound, the unexpected nature of the way his beats play leave audiences wanting more. Continuing his trailblazing success in 2020, Burna Boy continued racking up awards, including another BET Awards Best International Act, a Best World Album for his fourth release, African Giant, at the Edison Awards, and notably, a Grammy Award nomination for Best World Music Album. 2021 proved to be another huge year for the artist, going on to win an Artist of the Year at the Global Music Awards Africa, Best International Act Award at the BET Awards, and a Grammy Award for Best Global Music Album for his fifth album, Twice as Tall. In his acceptance speech, he continued along his path of motivation and merging the paths for people from the Black diaspora around the globe. I've never picked up a pen and paper and written down a song in my life, he shared with the New York Times. It all just comes, like someone is standing there and telling me what to say. It's all according to the spirits. Some of us are put on this earth to do what we do. With a Grammy, mind-blowing collabs, sold-out shows, and a third BET Award under his belt, 2021 was the year Burna Boy's talent shone brighter than the diamonds on his neck.